What is up, you guys? I'm so excited to bring you another episode of the UIM series. Last episode, we finally got our Dragon Warhammer on 5295 kill count. So we didn't go too dry for it, but we did go a little bit. I'm not going to complain at all because we did get it. This episode, we're going to be going to the giant mole in order to get mole parts so we can make our Cerdo and Bruise. Not only for the chambers, but also our future Inferno attempts. We do make a lot of good progress in this episode. But that being said, let's go ahead and get on into the video. Very first phase is I need to clean out my looting bag. Even now, it's crammed, and I even have all my Barrows items in here. But that's a good thing that I have my Barrows, because first thing that we're doing is we're gonna get rid of Darox, and we're not gonna be dropping it over. We're gonna go get the Darox axe so we can put that in the stash unit. I have Carols in there, but I have absolutely no use for Carols since I have full crystal. So it's pointless being there, and I want to keep my Darox. So we're gonna go grind out the Darox axe, and then there's gonna be 3 whole spaces that's normally in my looting bag that is not in there anymore. We are going to be starting this grind off at 747 KC. Okay, so I have a buddy, Red Mage 805. You've seen him on this channel a few times already. He still does not know that I got the Warhammer. It's still the same day, and he's out to dinner with his mom right now, but he doesn't know that I got the Warhammer. So I'm gonna pull a little prank on him. Whenever he logs in, hopefully in the next like hour or two, I'm gonna say like, hey man, I need a break from Barrows. I need a break from Shamans. You wanna come do some Barrows with me? I need to clean out my looting bag anyway. And that every time I'm running in between mounts, I'm gonna be holding my hammer until he notices, and I'm gonna see if I can catch his reaction live for you guys. And I think it's gonna be the funniest thing ever. So yeah, whenever he gets on, I will be back. Other than that, I will be doing some Barrows. So I don't think I'm going to be going for the percentage. You know how you can kill, what is it, 2 skeletons and a bloodworm for like maximum potential or whatever. I don't really care about the extra runes. I'm kind of set on cash for right now, and I don't really need the chaos runes for an onyx. So I think I'm just gonna go for the Barrow's brother kill count and just run through, just get as many chests per hour as possible. So that being said, here is the first chest of the episode. We get runes, of course. Also, I'm going to be putting the 29 mil that I have in Nightmare Zone. I'm going to take the 1k cash that I just got out, just so we can kind of keep track. I don't know why, but that's like one of my favorite things, is having, like, being able to keep track of how much money you make in an episode, or just how much money you're making overall. So I'm going to do this, and then withdraw 1k. And there we go. Let's go back to Barrows. So the rate for any Barrows piece is going to be 1 in like 16-ish. However, the rate for any specific Barrows piece, and like any one piece that you are going out of your way looking for, is going to be a rate of 1 in 350. Hopefully we don't go that dry, or hopefully you don't have to go that far. But if that's what we got to do, we got to do. That's fine. We'll do it. But that being said, let's keep going. The Warhammer actually surprisingly works on Arims, like its special attack. I mean, I don't need to use it, but it's just kind of fun to flex it a little bit. I'm just still flabbergasted at the fact that I got it. But yeah, it works pretty well on all of the brothers, honestly. I haven't tried it on Carols, no need to, but it works surprisingly well. Like when you special attack them. I hit 2-hit Darok earlier, which was like insane, but Ooh, an elite clue. Let's see if we can get this done. Sherlock, my old friend. Craft a nature rune. Can do. Hey, we got a casket. Let's go home so we can open this bad boy up. Alright, we're home. Obviously, we need our lucky hammer out so we can get something good. Oh, another elite clue. Let's go. Alright. So, funny enough, this elite step, I have the Dragon Spear in my Hispori bank. I just was waiting for this to actually get it. So let's go ahead and go get everything ready for this. I'm going a little dry. Over 21 chests now, not a single item, but that's okay. We're chilling. Ooh, a Carol's skirt, first item of our grind. We started at what, 747? We're at 771 now. Oh, it's actually going up in price. What the heck? Nice. Can we get the back to back? Oh. I just realized I'm not getting anything because I don't have a pet with me. I need to bring the young lift. Like, come on, man. What am I doing? Alright, cool. Now we can get items. I forgot to mention, or I forgot to show my collection log. I've got almost everything here except for got this plate body and a Darrock's axe. As you see, the most that I've gotten is weapons except for the Darrock's axe. So hopefully we don't go too dry on it like I was saying, but yeah. Alright, so I think I might have made a mistake. I got Carol's skirt and I had a Carol's coif that I had just gotten, and I was dropping it over to the alt. But as you see, I have a skirt here, and I have my Darrock's helm here on the alt, meaning I accidentally dropped over the wrong Barrows piece. So now that puts me in an awkward situation. The biggest reason I wanted the Darrock's axe was for the combat achievement diaries. I wanted to do for the one alchemical hydra. It's for the no pressure. It turns out I only need a Darrock's axe, not the full set, but it's still unfortunate. So I'm gonna sit and think about what I want to do with my Darrock's, because the whole reason I was keeping it was to put that in the stash unit. But I can always bofa the mole. I don't need the Darrock's. So I'm going to sit here for a few minutes and think about what I want to do. Okay, so I've thought about it for maybe 5-10 minutes. I think I'm going to drop it. And we're not going to be dropping it over. We're going to go get the Darrock's axe so we can put that in the stash unit. There's really no other use for it outside of mole. And Bofa is already going to be really strong at mole, so I'm not really that concern. The biggest thing is I was just trying to get it out of my looting bag, and now the only Barrows piece I will have is my Arams and the Varrock skirt, and I'm totally fine with having those three in there for a while. So I think I'm just gonna drop them because I can't really think of any other place that I would need Darrock's at. It is unfortunate because I kind of was hoping to get the Darrock's, but at the same time, I don't need it. It's just a convenience. So here we go. Goodbye, Carol's and Darrock's. It's been on my account for over a year now, so it is bittersweet. Unfortunate accident, but it's honestly perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. I guess that means that I can go start working on the next part of my plan. Let me go re-suicide and figure that out. So, one thing is for certain, I need to start farming. I just put these in here because I had to clean a little bit. But first thing, I did start my farm runs. Unfortunately, one of my toad flax died, but very first thing that I'm doing is I'm getting rid of these toad flax seeds, because once we begin our herblore grind, I need to know how many toad flax that I have so I can go and know how many giant mole that I have to kill. So that's going to be the first thing that we are looking at doing. But while we're doing that, we need to start farming secondaries. So I need to start getting some limpwort roots for our quorums. I need white berries for the catentines. I can easily get the eyes of newt for my irrits. And then, snake grass. I need some of those too. So I'm going to figure out the best way to start doing that, and it's probably going to be master farmers. So I will be back. So I figured out the big things that I need. It's going to be, I was right, it was the snake grass, the limports, and white berries. But the one I did miss were the potato cactuses. So we're going to be starting to do some agility so we can get some amylase crystals for our staminas. And then while we're doing that, we're going to be doing farm runs for our snapegrass, limports, white berries, etc., etc. Okay, as you see, we are doing master farmers, and the biggest thing that we're looking for is these limpwort root seeds. I don't know why I say root, but limpwort seeds is what we're mostly going for. I think I'm going to try to stockpile about maybe... I don't know. I should probably get like a few hundred, but I don't know if I'm going to go that far right now. I do want to get started on doing more agility. So at some point I will do that, but I'm just going to sit here and thieve master farmers. My buddy, he's logging in here in a few minutes. And so I'm going to see if I can catch his live reaction to the hammer, because he knows I'm quote unquote dry. So he believes that the last 2 days I've been grinding shamans, and that I told him that I was just taking a short break yesterday to do barrows. So let's see if I can catch that live reaction. I think it's gonna be funny, and I'll be back in, like, I don't know, maybe a half hour.
How's it going?
Doing all right. Just kind of chilling, not doing a whole lot. What's up? What are you doing?
Just trying to get the magic fang.
Going a bit dry, are we?
Yeah. You know that a little more than I do.
Yeah, you don't say. Anyway, hey, would you I got an item. Would you mind coming to the monastery with me just so I can drop it over?
Yeah, I just started a kill, so give me a minute. All right, what world you on?
428.
Oh, that's right. I should just expect that by now. Tasty. Yeah. You're at the, you were thieving? Oh, probably the master farmer, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a head start on my farming that I have to do because of all the seeds that I'll get.
Taxi. I say it's taking you to a spot that you don't really need to go to, but you know.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of chilling.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, my brain was not registering at all. Nice. What was
52.95.
52.95? What did I say? What did I put my next guess at? I think I said 53 something.
Okay, so I'm gonna do just a little bit of a brain dump. Right now I'm doing agility to get. I need a total of like 56 or 54, 5500 amylase crystals, so I'd be able to use all of the avantos that I have in my in Hospori. Right now I did the math, and after I'm done with the 317 toad flax seeds, I'm gonna have about 3,500 toad flax overall between what I have here and the potion version, or the potion unfinished toad flax. So that's gonna net mean that we need to kill about 1,300 mole, give or take, for all the brews, though, for all the toad flax that we need. Um, the next thing that I need to look at specifically is these limpwort roots. This is definitely not enough to fill all the quorums that I have. So I've got to I don't want to just keep doing master farmers, because I feel like that's, in my opinion, it feels like a kind of a waste. I know it's not, but it kind of feels that way because there are things I'd rather be doing, like agility. So I'm gonna figure out the best way to do this. I was looking at the wiki, and there was the seed pack, or like the farming contracts, and the medium tier is the one that gives the most limpworts. So I'm gonna try to do those as much as possible, but we'll see as far as how much I can get done with that. Right now we're sitting at about 500 limpworts, give or take, and we need almost 2,700 core or limpworts for that. So we'll see, I guess. All right, we have just finished agility for the time being. We've got 120 marks to Gary's. I'm gonna go turn them in. We got a lot of experience. We got over halfway to 99 from at least 98, and now let's go exchange these and figure out what's next. We open all these up. We are at 5600 amylase that we needed, so now we're done with agility for the time being. Okay, so I know it's not like the best inventory management that I could do, but I'm honestly really excited to go kill some giant mole. So I'm just gonna try to figure it out. I've got the Felidor shield for locating. I've got my light source. I didn't know if I should just bring a fire cape, but I already have 3 capes with me, so I don't think so. I'm gonna figure out the proper inventory management. Like, I think I'm only gonna need like a couple prayer potions, but also I'm gonna need a lot of staminas, so I'll figure that out. But yeah, after I do a trip or two, I'll figure it out. So a quick update for you guys. That actually was kill 500 at the mole. I'm about a third of the way done now. I'm averaging like 43 kills an hour, so it's actually a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like 25, 30. So it's actually getting it's getting done a lot quicker. Fun fact, I am actually about 500 off the drop rate between all of my accounts. On my alt, I have about it's like 2050 KC or something like that. So I'm pretty close to the drop rate, like between all of my accounts. And also I just realized I missed 83 mining. I've been AFKing some stars, so you see the stardust and the rune pick in my inventory. I've been AFKing in between mole sessions when I'm trying to still make progress, but still, like, I just need like a minute to AFK. So I've been doing that. And then also one last update is the toad flax. That's all the toad flax I have. I haven't recorded in a few days because there's not been really anything interesting, but I've gotten almost all the way through my toad flax. I've got 3,139 so far, plus the 1,176. So I've got after this I'm going to be pretty close to like 4,500 toad flax to do. I can't believe I'm saying it, but this is actually my last toad flax seeds that I have to farm. It's crazy. I didn't think it would go so quickly, honestly. But I have also been like going real hard on my farm runs. So it's nice to be done. I've got one more round. Obviously, I have to harvest all of these toad flax seeds, but we're looking pretty good. We're probably going to be sitting at about 3,400 plus the almost 1,200 in the looting bag. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be back in like, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours when I'm going to go redo that. But next I'm going to be working on the irits, so look forward to that. We have finally finished farming all of the toad flax. It's so nice to do. We have quite a bit of money, 2.7 mil, and that's going to drop down to basically 29 mil on the dot. So that was just about 700k to do that. Let's go run over to Ferox and see what the grand total of toad flax is. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this in the looting bag, and the grand total of toad flax is 4,589. Let's see, that makes our grand total of mole that we need to kill, averaging 3 mole parts per kill, is 1,530 KC, rounded up of course. That's if we get the actual average luck, so let's hope we don't. Let's hope I kind of hope we can get the pet by then, because like I was saying, we are just a little we're just shy of the drop rate between all of my accounts, so if we can get it, awesome. If not, you know, I'm sure we'll be back at some point to do more mole. Well, we have a master clue. Sorry about my voice, I'm a little sick right now, but we have a master clue and we gotta go talk to Vigora, but I never actually started the Curse of the Empty Lords mini quest, so now I guess I gotta go do that. I've been avoiding it because there is a decent amount of wilderness steps, but yeah, so I guess we're gonna get that started. Alright, this part's gonna be scary. It's actually really deep wilderness. So we've got this over here, and we're gonna be hopefully okay. Everything looks good. Yeah, our first step of the master was also in deep wilderness, and actually we did run into a PK, which was a little scary, but my heart did pound for quite a bit, but we are good. Alright, we've gotten the wilderness part down. We did run into one person doing a clue, but other than that small jump scare, we are still good to go. Now we're off to the stronghold, the gnome stronghold, and once again we're out of the wilderness. Alright, well, I guess this is Vigora. I don't know how I want to do this. Let me see if I can speed through talking with him, because I am in the wilderness. I think the next part of I guess I'll finish off that quest line, but yeah, I don't really know where to go for next on that. Oh, I guess it's completed. I think I have to go talk to what's his name, Reldos, to go get the experience reward. But yeah, I guess that's quest completed. And a nice thing about getting that done, is that I get the ghostly rope set, which is actually a pretty decent magic set. So that's nice, I suppose. All right, to the rogue's den. Well, guess we're going back to the wilderness. You know what I just realized is that we got the dragon eye step, so this is such an annoying master clue, but you know I love doing clue scrolls. I'm gonna do every single one that I can. I'm just not gonna be happy about doing it, so we're gonna get through it. And this should be the guaranteed casket, step 8. I'm gonna open it up right away. That's a lot of money. That's okay, I suppose. Alright, we got a elite casket from Mole. Let's see what we get. Oh, I finally got a mimic. My first ever mimic on this account. And I've got, let's see, 22 elites and 6 masters done. That's my first mimic. I'm so excited. Let's go get ready for it. So I don't really know what to expect for this. This is my first mimic. I've never seen it before. So I know that snare / barrage is decent, but yeah, I'm just gonna go in there, Warhammer spec it, and pray for the best. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, there you go. Oh, mimic veteran. Let's go. Look at me being a god tier gamer. Obviously, you gotta pick up the mahogany plank for good karma. Yes, we're leaving. And we're gonna open it up right away. Ooh. Okay. necklace or pretty much Alex, but the scimitar ornament kit is nice. It's adorable dragon skimmy. So I can't be mad. And the dragon scimitar has been bought for this ornament kit. Honestly, I kind of like how this looks. It's probably one of my favorite fashionscape items, so I'm kind of glad we got it. Let's go put it in the house. Alright, open up the chest, go to Elite, and there it goes. We now have a beautiful piece of ornate jewelry. I don't think I'm ever going to get this dragon, but, you know, a man can dream. So it's New Year's right now, and we're sitting at 986 KC, and so I was thinking that one thing that you guys might be interested in doing with me would be watching the ball drop together. So let me grab it and pull aside. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's, everyone. And that hit right there is going to get us to 1000 KC. Gonna start this clip, start off the new year with a nice farming level. Here we go. 96 farming. So I was talking with some of my CC, and they were asking if I was using Bofa or if I was using Darox for Mole. And I'm using Bofa, and I think Bofa's really chill. If I was gonna use any kind of method to kill Mole, it definitely Bofa, or if I had a T-bow, I would definitely use that. I have seen people use like a Tombkin Shadow, which I think that's just like hella expensive, and I probably wouldn't use it, but I guess it kind of makes profit. However, no, this grind has been like really chill. I've been relaxing, and I also kind of wanted to share how I did it, because I know with Darox you need, you know, the stamina. You're gonna need to figure out how many prayer pots, how many super combats, and yada yada yada. But what I do is I literally just make all but one inventory space, or if you're starting 3, so you can well, not 3, 4, so you can have one spot for Alex, one spot for each of the mole pieces, and then I'm personally collecting U logs because I have a plan for those in the near future when I'm done. So yeah, and the way that I'm doing it is I'm just going until I'm out of stamina, because at some point I'm gonna be out of stamina, and I don't actually sometimes like my run will regenerate till 100, because I'll do like 2 or 3 kills in a row just up here, whereas others it's not so much, and I'll have to use them. So whenever I run out of stamina, that's kind of when, or stamina pots, that's kind of when I re-gear. I mean, some of these trips will last like 3-4 hours with with even just like 8 to 10 staminas. So it's pretty chill, pretty easy. You don't need any prayer potions because you have the Falador shield. And by the time that usually what you could do is you could also just teleport to your POH and use the pool to regenerate all your stats. And usually you can come back in a pretty quick time. It's pretty easy. It's pretty chill. Alright, and now we have a very nice sequential number milestone. Yeah, that's about it. Mole isn't very interesting. It's hard to make some content, but I know for a fact I will be seeing you in less than 50 kills. I'll see you before 1300. I can almost guarantee you that. If you want, you can pause it now and take your guess at what that's gonna be. All the time. Yeah, no friend of mine. Okay, so this clip has been a long time in the making, but yeah, here we go. 99 range on the Ultimate Iron Man. Also, shout out to my friend Red, who has made several appearances. Him and his distasteful graceful is how I've seen people put it. Every other color is different. It's interesting, but yeah. Shout out to him. Thanks for coming to my 99 party. And that's another 99 on the Ultimate Iron Man. My lady, she had something to say about my 99 range.
Congrats on not loving me.
We ended our trip a little bit early because my lady, she wanted to go put the new comforter and sheets on the bed that we got for Christmas. So while I'm out, I'm just gonna buy the range cape. Now the perk of the range cape, it basically acts as an accumulator. It's not what I'm gonna really need it for. It doesn't really give any offensive bonuses. I just want to wear it. But yeah, so now that we've got this, we don't ever need to go get an accumulator anymore, and it's storable. And once we end up going down to out to Vorkath, we can also use one of the Vorkath heads on it, and it will have the same effect as a Ava's assembler, but not the range strength. God, I actually love how this all looks together. I got Robin's hat, Ranger boots, and the cape. It all, even with the black and the blue bofa, it all looks so good. It looks amazing. I love this. All right, another check-in time. That was 1,300 KC. I'll do the math real quick to see about how many more kills we need to do if we go average on the moleskins, but I will be back in just like 30 seconds. We are now in the 200s. We are going to look at about 287 more kills to do. So we're looking at a final kill count of about 1587. That's kind of exciting that we're really close. Oh my god, look at this champion. Tent whip, fire making cape, full dragon, Slayer helm. What? This guy is he was having more fun than everyone in this game. That was awesome. I'm so glad I got blessed to see that. I just realized I missed it, but we passed 1400 KC. 1500 KC. We are almost there. So unfortunately, when I did this clip, it sounded like I was dying. It sounded terrible. But there we go. We're actually done with Mole. That was the last kill we needed. Let me grab the here I'm grabbing the calculator. I'm just gonna add everything up. I'm showing that I have 4,589 Toad Flax unfinished potions. Then I'm gonna also subtract the 3048 and the 1541 from those to show you that's exactly 0. Here it is. Yep, that's 0. So yeah, that was awesome. It actually wasn't that bad of a grind. But yeah, so we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna continue with the next thing. First, I guess I'm just alching this adding longsword, but I'm just doing a quick farm run. But there is one other thing that I thought, was kind of cool, that I did end up getting like almost 1,200 U logs. I do have a big plan for those whenever I'm actually gonna get to that. First, I'm gonna be using up all the mole parts and trying to get a better idea of how many like herb supplies that I'm going to be getting, how many seeds, how many herbs, how many trees or whatnot. So for now, I'm just gonna start mining some stars, because I'm one of the next things that I'm also going to be doing is I want to work towards some mining levels. That's going to be like my go-to AFK activity, because I have a plan for what I want to do with 99 woodcutting. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try to figure out how I want to approach doing the Ceradoma brews. I have never actually done this, especially with the seeds and the rings, so it's going to be something new to me. And thank you guys for watching, and I hope that I get to see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye bye.